Hi, everyone. My name is Marco Nistico. I am the current opera producer with the Fisher Center at Bard. I used to work until very recently with the Sarasota Opera. I was feeling quite frustrated, I have to be honest, about the situation that I was in. Sarasota Opera is a great opera company, and I had a long history with them as a singer, as a stage director, and then as artistic administrator. I learned a lot and I really loved it. But after a few years, I started feeling that I needed more autonomy, that I had sort of outgrown my position there, and I need to make my own decisions. And I had tried many times to apply for other jobs. I got very close, but did not get them. So I decided at some point to participate into the Uplevel course with Aubrey. And yes, things changed. What made me decide to participate in Uplevel was the fact that I had been following Aubrey for years, and I was very happy to read her book. And so after a while, when I started feeling the serious frustration about feeling stuck in my position at the time, I decided to give it a try. I thought it could be a great idea to interact directly with her and also with other people in similar situation as mine. There are many things I learned during the program and many lessons and tips. There is one specifically that I immediately applied and that I still think about. That is the way to talk about budget. I remember Aubrey talking about the fact that she was able to reframe and move the conversation toward her way to see things. And that's something that I still use. My favorite part of the program was the small groups and especially the conversations with Aubrey present and other members of the Uplevel program. Mostly because it was a double thing that might seem contradictory, but actually I found it very interesting is the fact that at the same time I was feeling heard, my ideas were validated during those conversations and also challenged, which is great because, we don't know everything. And I found that sometimes a perspective from somebody else who was in the arts, but not necessarily in opera or even in opera, was valid and surprising and kind of changed my perspective and my direction in how to think about things. And I think it kind of relaxed me also in terms of how to talk to people about my ideas, which I think brought me to be able to get into the interviews for other jobs later in a more confident way. I think the confidence that I've acquired due to the Uplevel program is a win. I feel I can speak with confidence and I do have an expertise, right? A very strong expertise, which has been helped and challenged and also validated throughout the program. And now when I speak as a person with so many years of experience in this industry. But basically, the main thing for me is that I realized throughout the interview process to my new job that I had acquired a sense of confidence again about my long experience and expertise. And I think I was hired for that expertise, which was something that wasn't that clear in my previous job. The program is great. Aubrey is great, very responsive, very attentive. She is somebody who really, really knows how to listen. And that's quite impressive. I was always very impressed with the way she was able to listen to all of us with incredible focus and patience sometimes, and then respond to our challenges, our problems, our issues, our questions in a way that was always surprising in a good way, always something new. So the program is great. Yes, it will give you tips, it will give you ideas, it will give you ways to advance in your career, but also it will teach you, if you observe Aubrey, the way she interacts with people, it will teach you also how to listen, which is a major asset, a very, very important thing in any industry, not only the arts, but all kinds of industry and life.